Hey, what's up you guys? It's Andrea and welcome back to another Peachy Babies restocking video. So it has been a little bit, as you guys know, I'm gonna make a follow-up video kind of showing you around my new space and everything, but I actually moved. It was a much needed 2-week break, but at the same time, I missed making slimes literally so much. So when I tell you I am so hyped to show you these slimes, and I am so hyped for you guys to check out the restock. By the way, we're restocking on Friday, which is today at 7 p.m. instead of Saturday. So heads up, that's happening in an hour. I'm really excited. Yeah, so let's just get right into it. So I wanted to organize the slimes in this video by texture. I actually included mostly new slimes because there are so many that it basically took up an entire video for itself. So this isn't the entire restock list. If you guys want to check that out, definitely go to the website. We are starting with ices because I think they're so satisfying and the sizzles are like my favorite part, and I really like watching ices. So we have a few heart you sizzles and pink and then red, which is cherry and strawberry left. I wanted to include the big batches just because these are probably my favorite icy textures I've made. They're super drizzly and just super soft and creamy. I love them so much. We've had some amazing feedback from you guys on these textures as well. So I definitely recommend these. I'm going to recommend every single slime in this video, but you know, if you like ices, you should try out our formula. Then we have another icy. This is actually a white glue icy, so it's a little bit more unique, but this one is orange cream soft sizzle. So first of all, I will say this is the one that I've been like reaching for whenever I need to play with something this week. So it's a really, really good slime to play with absentmindedly or if you're like working on something. So wanted to throw that out there. This one is scented like an orange creamsicle and it's half orange and half white, and then it turns into like this really pretty like light creamsicle color. It's more of an experimental texture for me. This is actually the first one of its kind, but I heavily recommend it if you guys like more drizzly ices. So with a really light sizzle, a lot less wetness than a typical icy, and some really good drizzles. I think one of the things I hate most about icy slimes is some of them leave like that gross wet residue on your table or whatever you're playing with them on. I've worked really hard to make sure these ones are like formulated so that they don't do that. So if you guys are into like the more drizzly ices, this is definitely a formula that you should try out. Then we have classic, the OG, the fan favorite strawberry soda icy. I feel like I bring this back in like every single restock for you guys, but it's a fan favorite for a reason. This one is scented, obviously. God, I feel so dumb like reciting the slimes over and over again because you've obviously seen them before. I'm sure you guys know what this one is scented like. But for all the new people, hi, what's up? Welcome to the restock. It's scented like a strawberry soda. It's really good. It's really creamy. This is one of the softer icy textures in the store, but I heavily, heavily recommend it as like a starter icy. This one's amazing for beginners. This one is like a slime you kind of can't go wrong with. Like the scent is great. The texture is great. I really like it and I recommend it to you. And if you guys want a better description of slimes that are obviously OGs in the store, maybe go back and like watch the older videos where I talk about them in depth. I feel like I'm definitely not doing these any justice whatsoever. Moving on to the actually new slimes. I just wanted to include the ices because we only had a few. So those ones are in super short supply this week. So if you guys are looking for those, definitely get there early. But moving on to the new slimes. We have Moonchild Jelly. So I've really been trying to incorporate more jelly slimes into the store. And when I tell you this one is probably the best, my most favorite scent blend I have ever blended, I am not joking. Okay, so this one is scented, hear me out, like a French vanilla rose macaroon. And it is so good. It's not super sweet and it's not super florally. It's kind of like in the middle. It's so good and it's such a unique scent. I love it so much. I honestly wish that I could make a candle out of it, and I need you guys to smell this one too. So if you guys are going for a jelly, I recommend Moonchild Jelly. So this one's a really thick and juicy jelly with a lot of stretch to it. It has iridescent blue shifting glitters packed throughout, and then these cute little purple and pink and white star and sprinkle confettis. So it's just like a really good slime, and I'm really happy with it. And I really hope you guys like it too. I've just been really into like, I don't know, moon and like star and like space kind of themed slimes lately. So when you see next week's restock list, you're totally going to understand. There's just so many like sky references in it. It's actually insane. Then I included like way too many shots of me adding sprinkles to the slime because I was obsessed with the color combination. So sorry in advance, but can we just take a second to look at how cute the pink and the blues and like the purple all look together? Like this is one of my favorite color combos ever. Let me know down below. What are your favorite colors to put together? What's your favorite color combo? Am I the only person who enjoys these colors? Let me know. Then we're bringing back another one that is kind of an OG, but it kind of got revamped. So I'm going to call this one BLUEBOTTLE Jelly V2. So the texture was not on par with my textures now, so I did revamp that. I made it a lot thicker and a lot stretchier and a little bit more clear based of a jelly. So the texture is on point. The texture is really good. But the design of it is more like the OG slimes. This one is just a really pretty, really satisfying blue jelly with these really pretty like blue iridescent glitters throughout. And this time it's actually lightly scented like honey tropical fruits. So it's definitely not an intense scent by any means. It's very light. But I wanted to give it some scent so it didn't just smell like glue, you know? Like I wanted to leave it clear so that it would be really pretty and really see-through, but I wanted to add a little bit of something in there so it wasn't as bland. Overall, I heavily recommend it. This is another one that I've actually been playing with a lot, and honestly, it is so pretty in the jar. I mean, it's pretty all the time, but like in the jar, there's just something about looking at a jelly like in a jar and you're like, yes, this is like a satisfying thing, you know? I don't know if anybody else gets that. Let me know. Then I wanted to film some more videos of the candy fluffs because you guys know I have them in stock every single week, but I always tend to like replay some of my old videos just because I really like them. So I wanted to give you guys some new content. So this one is classic candy fluff. Obviously, cotton candy textured, super drizzly, super soft. You guys have absolutely been going insane for our cloud slimes lately. You guys have been saying that they're really easy to drizzle and they're really soft and they're really moisturizing. So first of all, thank you. That makes my heart so happy that you guys are liking them so much. But secondly, scented like cotton candy, super drizzly, as demonstrated right here. So yeah, there's going to be more in the store. We're trying really hard to keep these in large amounts for you guys because they keep selling out so quick. So yeah. Then we have Berry Candy Fluff, kind of the same vibe, pink on the bottom, but on the top is the color changing purple to blue slime. The part that is left exposed to air turns blue, so it's kind of like a color changing vibe. And this one is scented like a berry cotton candy, so a little bit different, a little bit of a twist. Do I recommend buying them both? Absolutely. Is that a lot of cloud slimes? Definitely. That's 2 12 ounces, but honestly, can you ever really have too many cloud slimes? I feel like that's a good question to answer. Let me know. Next, we have another one. So if you guys want better videos of this, definitely go to Instagram. I wasn't able to capture it very well, and it was super rainy for the last 3 days, so I could not capture an accurate representation of the gloss on this slime. But this one is a clear-based thick slime, and it is scented like a bubblegum perfume. And it is called Anime Hair Dye, or Anime Girl Hair Dye. I felt like Anime Girl Hair Dye was like too long, you know, but that's like the vibe we're going for. Inspired by the fact that I keep looking at all these girls with hot pink hair on Pinterest and thinking, wow, I should definitely dye my hair. But then realizing that I'm too much of a chicken to actually go through with it. So I created a slime that looks like what the dye would look like. And I'm really, really happy with it. And it's super glossy and it's super thick. And yeah, that's the story behind that one. Then we have Sugar Cookie Bar. This one, the base, I really wanted to show you guys the base on its own because it's super, super thick and super creamy. This one is a snow butter hybrid. So it's really, really thick, really creamy. Honestly, smells and feels exactly like holding like a sugar cookie dough in your hands. So it's hyper realistic. And yeah, I really like this one a lot. I like them all. But if you guys are into like cake scents and like cookie scents and like the bakery kind of vibe, this is definitely the one I recommend. The scent on this one, oh my god, it's so, so, so good. I keep wanting to make cookies every time I smell this one. And a few clips of it because it does mildly inflate. Since it does have snow in it, it does not fully inflate, but it'll get really light and really airy. So I wanted to kind of include that as well so you guys could see both ways the texture goes. And then its finished version, it's packed with cute little sprinkles and a cute little sugar cookie frosting clay top you guys get to mix in yourselves. I love this one so much. It is so cute. I've been working really hard to try and make more DIY clay slimes in my shop. Believe me when I say like this is definitely my favorite DIY clay that I've ever made. Like it's got like the cute little marbled frosting top and then like the amazing texture below. And then we packed a ton of sprinkles into this one. This is probably like my favorite DIY clay ever. And it turns into this really, really pretty like peachy pink color. So even after you mix it, it's still super, super cute. So definitely recommend this new one as well. Other than that, like I said, this isn't the full restock list. It was actually so big, it wouldn't fit in one video. So if you guys want to check that out, the restock list is on my website and that should be live at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So let me know if you're going to be there. Let me know in the comments. I'm going to be hanging out for the first hour that this video goes live. So I would love to see you there and I would love to talk to you. Other than that, I love you guys so much and I will see you in the next video. Bye!